My name is Elias Johnson, though the townsfolk have long since abandoned that name in favor of Old Man Johnson. 76 years I walked this earth, and now, well, I'm not sure what you'd call it. Existing, maybe? Drifting? Haunting? Whatever this state is, it's as far from peace as you can imagine. And believe me, I've imagined it. You see, I'm dead. Murdered, to be precise. And not one of those tidy deaths either. The kind that comes with justice served and a chapter closed. No, my end was messy. A dark, stormy night. Blood spilling like rain onto the cobblestones of a town I once called home. They never found my killer. Or maybe they never tried hard enough. That's the funny thing about small towns. Secrets here grow deep roots, but I'm not here to bemoan my fate. I'm here because my story isn't over, not until someone uncovers the truth. Until then, I'm tethered to this world like a shipwrecked sailor clinging to a broken mast. I've watched this town change since my passing, watched it grow quieter, darker. The people here, they know I'm still around. You can see it in their hurried steps, the way they avoid my old stomping grounds. And when they speak of me, it's always in hushed tones, their voices barely above a whisper. He's looking for revenge, they say. Old Man Johnson's ghost won't rest until the guilty pay. But they've got it wrong. It's not vengeance that keeps me bound to this place. It's something more. Call it truth, justice, closure, whatever you want. All I know is, until the mystery of my death is solved, I'll keep walking these streets. My spectral form a reminder of the darkness this town hides. I'm no ordinary ghost either. The few brave, or foolish, enough to face me can attest to that. My form, they say, is as chilling as the grave itself. Eyes like icy blue fire, skin pale as the moonlight, a beard that's grown wild in my spectral afterlife, cascading down to my chest. My clothes, tattered relics of the night I died, still stained with the blood that spilled that fateful evening. Some nights, the braver souls come looking for answers. They ask me questions, but I don't give easy replies. Instead, I offer them fragments, glimpses of that night through my eyes, the flicker of a shadow, the sharp tang of fear, the glint of steel in the dim light. They're pieces of a puzzle I've yet to solve myself. Each encounter brings us closer to the truth, but the journey is far from over. There are a few who've begun to put the pieces together, though. A young journalist with a penchant for digging where others fear to tread. A retired detective whose regrets weigh heavier than his years. Even a boy, barely old enough to understand the concept of death, who claims he can hear my voice clearer than anyone else. Together, they're unraveling the threads of the night I was taken from this world. But not everyone wants the truth uncovered. There are those in this town who know exactly what happened to me, and they'd rather it stay buried. They've grown comfortable in the shadows, their sins hidden beneath layers of lies and silence. And they'll do anything to keep it that way, so here I am, a ghost with unfinished business, caught in a battle between light and darkness, truth and deception. If you've found yourself drawn to this story, then I have but one request. Don't turn away. Don't dismiss the whispers of the night or the chill that prickles your spine. Follow me into the shadows. Help me uncover what lies beneath the surface of this quiet little town. Because the truth isn't just my salvation. It's a reckoning long overdue. And until the guilty are brought to light, I will walk these streets, a haunting reminder that some spirits cannot rest. Not until justice is done. The truth isn't a kind mistress. It cuts deep, like the blade that ended my life. But I've learned something in this strange, in-between existence of mine. The truth can be bent, twisted, even buried, but it can't be killed. Not entirely. It has a way of clawing its way to the surface, no matter how deep someone tries to shove it into the dark. That's why I stay. That's why I haunt.